me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to feel it, I'm in the habit.
It's week 1 of the NFL, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Broncos and the Raiders on Monday Night Prime Time.
Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Thanks for having us in to kick off a new year. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, you lived this as a player. It's so exciting for us as fans, but now after that long off season to get your body ready and your team ready and your game ready, finally show everybody what it's all about. Week 1 of the season has arrived.
Yeah, and at this stage in the process, Mike, you're exactly right. All you want is for this ball to be kicked off. You're tired.
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And man, you get through that first game and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
Open man, left side. He's got it. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down. A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him, and in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
He'll get this out quickly to his left. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over here up near the 40.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Throwing at the start. Here's Carr. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough that they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now, Carr. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Carr working out of the gun. He's got a receiver. It's Claypool. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. It's another run here for Williams. And the Raiders are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. To throw, it's Carr. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Raiders have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
He runs with it. He will get this to the 35, a little short of the 1st down. Here's 3rd and 2. Tight end going in motion here. So quarter 1 in the books. The opening Monday nighter of this new season. Now a 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. Returnable from the 17. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Raiders offense ready to take over for their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
This one into the hands of Beckham. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action now. It's Carr. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call.
Still 1st down.
Now it is 1st and goal. On the ground, it's Jacobs. He finds a little bit of running room there as he's down to the 7.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
One more time, it's Jacobs. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. This defense standing up in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal. His kick is perfect. And the Raiders will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense, and nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Into space at the 45. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and As they approach halftime here, they got to regroup. He's going to have to make better decisions here in the second half.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Taking off, and the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. This one complete to Oliver. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown, Broncos. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Broncos are on the board. It's 10-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll go play action with Carr. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently. Not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right here with Jacobs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Carr. That complete to Jacobs.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try to run it here with Jacobs. Now the Raiders are going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. This one from 54 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
The 3 for 7, 2 original chicken sandwiches, and a Whopper Jr., and a medium onion ring.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one.
And if it's that expensive, one of those Dutch apple pies.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to run it. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to go up top here for McBride. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and a big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Anthony Miller, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Detroit Lions. The Lions start the campaign 1-0 with the road victory. Lastly, let's head to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati to see what's happening with the Bengals. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Tyron Johnson, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Mike is going to play a big role in who wins this one. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Now, 2nd down throw from Carr. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up. Carr to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Back is Carr. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Carr now. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
A throw right side is intercepted. And he's going to bring this this one back the distance. Touchdown, Denver. And we have a tie game. What a big turnaround. The defense comes up with the score to square the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
This defense took the field, Mike, saying, we've got to get the ball back to our offense. Give them a chance to tie this up. Well, they didn't even need their offense to take the field. They did it all themselves. And as you said, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Carr now to throw on 1st down. That is caught right side by Beckham. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Carr. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Broncos offense headed back to take over once more. They trail by 2. And will start this drive with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finding room at midfield. And they will finally run him down.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to the left. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Raiders has got it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3. To throw is Carr. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
What teamwork, the receiver coming back for the completion. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to take over once more. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain there of 13 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll look to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. This is caught down that right sideline. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. Williams now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First down throw for Carr. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and So far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 7th and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Carr. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Third and 9. They run over center with Williams. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down. So now, a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Broncos offense and their quarterback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Back to the air one more time. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. They'll try to set up the screen here. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's first down. Off the play fake. Here's Carr. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Carr working out of the gun. This one complete right side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
On 1st and 10, Carr. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. This might be one final heave to the end zone.
Hello? 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 Can you hear me?
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. That's long enough, and it's
I'll be out there.
on target from long range. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.
Ugh.